The people of Reading really don't understand what's going to happen this evening. I'm here to demonstrate against the outrageous cuts that are going to take place, the taxpayers' money. People of Reading, and they don't really realise what's coming to them, sister.
Why are you here?
To support my colleagues.
Well, I hope that they will change their mind on some things that they're putting forward. And I hope we'll get a more reasonable budget that will not result in so much by way of cuts all the way around Reading.
So, Keith, what would you want to see out of today's meeting and lobby?
Well, I'd like to see the proposals being put forward defeated. I'm afraid we shan't probably achieve that, but at least we can expose the proposals for the terrible attack on the people of Reading and the community and its quality of life, really. So that's what I'm hoping for.
We have a set of cuts which are totally unnecessary and inappropriate, and we have some viciousness towards groups in the voluntary sector, towards groups of users of council services, which is totally unconscionable, and I will be using every strength I have in the council chamber to oppose it.
We're voting against the most regressive budget Reading Borough Council have ever seen.
Well, I'm here to show support to the workers, obviously demonstrating against the cuts that are going to be imposed by the Conservative-led administration on Reading Borough Council.
Well, as a health worker for over 30 years experience in the NHS, I'm very concerned about what the Condems are doing to our NHS and the government white paper introducing privatisation through the back door, and we'll have a situation where only people who can really afford medical care will be able to get it, and it won't be free at the point of entry anymore.
Well, it's just great to see the people of Reading come out and express their views about the unnecessary, too fast cuts that are happening to the services in Reading.
Wrote in here over 2,000 signature, and what we trying to do is to bring to the attention of the council that 2,000 signatures are there, people saying that we don't want to cut to a good running organisation.
We were told by Cameron and Clegg when they came out with their plan to restore the budget or whatever they wanted to do, that they wouldn't hit the vulnerable. Now that's been proven again and again up and down the country to be a blatant lie. The very people who are suffering the most are the most vulnerable members of our society.
I think it's absolutely vital that we raise our noise levels, raise our voices and let them know that we are angry and that we are not just going to let them get away with it. That going forwards, as they try and implement these cuts across our town, there is going to be serious resistance to it.
Why should we be fighting these cuts? What do you think?
Because they're, well, apart from the human misery they're going to cause, it's going to cause us a huge amount of extra costs into the future with social deprivation and misery increase, and the cost of the public purse is just going to expand massively. These aren't savings, it's going to be costs for the future, and misery included.
No ifs, no buts, no Reading Council cuts. 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 No ifs, no buts, no Reading Council cuts.
Why should people march for the alternative on the 26th of March?
Right, well, as a health worker with 30 years experience in the NHS, I feel that the Condem governments are trying to use the global recession as an excuse to cut back on public sector and privatise the National Health Service. And if their white paper goes ahead, the NHS will never be the same again, it'll be like pre-1948.
And Brian, why are you marching on the 26th of March?
I'm marching on the 36th of March because I think that the cuts that are going on are only going to hurt the people in this country.